that Mr. McGrew has caught up with our amateur winner, Dave Blair.
Dave Blair, 3 wins this season, and I gotta ask first things first here. We've heard it out of the other 2 winners. Did you take left side tires during the pit stop?
I did not take any tires.
That goes. So there goes the winning strategy. But you were still able to come home first. You had a pretty good race. Finished 25th overall after qualifying 23rd, and finishing in the top 25 in a field this size in a group this challenging has got to feel like a win by itself. But then you also bring home the honors for the amateur division. Seems like no looking back for you this season.
Yeah, I think so. I qualified really well this week, which is unexpected. Normally I don't qualify that well. So I have to give a shout out, hold on, to Frito Sport. I mean, they're a great group of guys, and somebody gave me a good setup.
Absolutely. You love to hear it. A good setup can get you a long way, or a good way to a fast lap time, but you actually got to be able to put one together. So don't sell yourself short here on that, Dave.
Well, I've been running the fixed setup the last couple of weeks, and so this is the first real setup that I've had.
Well, it seems to have helped you improve a lot. Tell us what the race was like out there. It seems like you were dealing with a lot of traffic, and then suddenly you kind of found yourself in alone with a group of 3. What was that like?
Well, it was actually nice because I was running with Jay Little there for a long time, and he let me by, and then because he had a bad corner, and then I had a bad corner, I let him back by. But I was holding on to him until he pit early, and he let me know he was going in. But when I came out of the pit, I came out right behind him. Now I did take a little extra fuel because I did not want any chance of losing it. So I was like, I'll take 1 more gallon of fuel. And I came out right behind him, and then he spun there towards the end, which is unfortunate. But him and I were running good pace.
Well, glad to see you in the winner's circle once again, Dave. I suspect we'll probably be talking to you again sometime this season. But before we let you celebrate, is there anybody you want to thank or shout out?
Yes, I want to shout out Louis Enriquez, because you guys left me in the interview room with him last week, and he gave me some pointers. So, when you have a chance to talk to the fast guys, you want to pick their brain about this car. And let's just say, he helped me a lot.
Well, awesome to hear, and glad you got to do that. And this community is really great for sharing data. I'm sure you're part of the Driver 61 or Garage 61 team. I know a lot of setups get shared that way. Have you used it much to help you improve either?
I am part of the Driver 61, but yeah, I do have some setups in there, but I don't really look at the data. I'm not one of those guys that does a deep dive. Usually I wait for somebody to say, I have a really good setup, and then I'll say, hey, will you share it with me? And they do. And again, that's the Frito Sport guys, great group of guys. The whole AMS community is fantastic. Again, anybody that needs help, all you got to do is ask.
Well, congratulations once again on your 3rd win of the season, and hopefully we'll see you making a good charge for the amateur championship this season.
Yep. Thank you.
That was your amateur division winner, Dave Blair and Andre. What a race we had tonight. We saw it popping off the entire time, it seemed like.